Hello everybody, SuperTim101 here with another build review. And today we're going to be revisiting the Shadowcat. And I actually had a viewer request a heavy laser Shadowcat build. So I was like, alright, sounds good to me. The Shadowcat is one of my favorite mechs in the game. I have a couple different builds on it that I really like. When they asked me to do a heavy laser build, I was like, oh boy, I'm not super good with heavy lasers. And they actually sent me the build that they were using, and I changed it a little bit while hopefully keeping the spirit of what they wanted alive, as well as just, making something that was effective for me. And so, like I said, I love the Shadowcat build. I have several different builds for it. It is a cool mech in terms of the lore of it. It was made to sort of replace the Ice Ferret, which is also one of my favorite mechs. And it's found in many of the clans. It was so effective in battle that the Interseer didn't actually have a name for it because everyone who encountered it was killed. So it's a very effective mech even in Mechwarrior Online. And with all that said, let's jump in to the build and let's talk about it. So the build that the person gave me was initially a Shadowcat D using all of the Omni set, all 8 Omnipods to get the experience bonus. But the Omni set doesn't really get you the best way to construct the Shadowcat, in my opinion. In fact, I don't think there's any Shadowcat that uses all 8 Omnis that gets you the best Shadowcat builds. So I ended up changing it a little bit. I added the Shadowcat B left torso to get the clan ECM. I used the D right arm to get the laser duration, because with the heavy large lasers the duration is really long. So continue with the Shadowcat D right arm. And I use the Shadowcat A left arm to get the energy range. Now, I can't take advantage of the ER lasers that this gives me the quirks for, but the energy range does help a little bit. I ended up going with 4 clan double heatsinks and a targeting computer Mark III. And the reason for the Mark III, and that it's usually you don't want a targeting computer higher than a targeting computer Mark I, and that's if you have sort of available tonnage for it. But I really wanted some extra range on these heavy lasers. I tried it a couple different ways with just a bunch more heat sinks to get me to better heat management. But the ability to poke for a little bit longer range. In fact, the beam range boost is only 6%, but it really does help both with fall off and just getting into optimal range. So with skills and quirks and the targeting computer, actually I don't think this reflects the targeting computer, but with skills and quirks you get 480 plus an extra 79 range on your heavy large lasers. So I use it kind of like more of a, you have to use it as a poking build, right? The Shadowcat is not a super tanky mech. You don't have a bunch of armor. You're a medium mech. But to get that extra range, you don't exactly use them like ER large lasers, but you have a little bit better range that helps with the fall off damage, so you can even shoot outside of optimum and have a little bit more damage done. You are very nimble. I love the Shadowcat because it's so nimble. It's got the clan MASC in it. It's got a bunch of jump jets. You can use it to get in and out of situations. You can position really well and still get these heavy large lasers on target, even with the longer beam duration. It's not my favorite build for the Shadowcat, but I ended up using it and it was effective, even with the longer beam duration and some of the range that you don't have the same range that you do on the classic 2 ERPPC build. So that's why I went with the targeting computer Mark III. The 4 external double heat sinks give you a total heat management of 1.47, and that of course takes into account the bunch of jump jets that you have. You have 6 jump jets. So it's actually really good on heat, especially when you add in the skills. So let's jump into the skills. A lot went into firepower. You want that beam duration. You want the heat generation, heavy larges, even with 2 of them, fire over and over and over again. you get hot. And then I added almost a full range tree, because again, range really helps allow the Shadowcat, which again is not a frontliner, to maintain range and still be in optimal range. And then you've got the full cooldown, because you want to be able to shoot your heavy larges as much as possible. They have a pretty long cooldown, so to get those down as much as possible. Of course, full skeletal density armor hardening for hit points, full operations in terms of cool run and heat containment, and then we want one seismic sensor. You want to get the 2 ECM nodes, as well as at least 1 radar deprivation. And the radar deprivation, again, is to help alert you to when you are targeted and someone loses target. Without at least 1 radar deprivation, you don't get that cockpit flash that you get if you've been targeted and they lose target block on you. So that's really helpful for just information gathering as well. And then the consumable slot for the UAV and the cool shot. So it ended up being a pretty effective mech. Again, just play to the strengths of the Shadowcat. Use the ECM to stay as invisible as possible. Duck in and out of cover. Use the range that you have, and peek and poke and harass the enemy, even with the heavy large. So that's what I ended up doing. This next match, I had my mic muted on OBS just because my kids were kind of going crazy in the background. But you'll get a sense of what's going on, even if you can't hear my voice. So yeah, let's jump into the game, and I hope you enjoy.
Target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
This guy right on top of the wall, Delta 3. I got him on seismic. Looks like a stealth guy. Yeah, that guy.
Acquired.
Successfully popped the red UAV. Can someone get that? Delta 3.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Thank you.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Target spotted.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Fuel
Man, they have a
at
lot of dudes on that wall.
25%.
Target spotted.
New
Target
target
spotted.
acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Enemy base is being captured. Fuel at 25%.
Target spotted.
Fuel at 0%. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Enemy base is being captured. Target destroyed. New
Target
target
spotted.
acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. Enemy base is being captured.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at
Target
0%.
spotted.
Right leg critical damage. Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Target spotted.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Base captured.
Target spotted.
I'm going after that.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Base is being captured. Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%.
Target
Fuel
spotted.
at 0%.
Target spotted.
Base is being captured. Fuel at 25%. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Target
Base is
spotted.
being captured.
Affirmative.
Fuel at 25%.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Base is being captured.
Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Target spotted.
Oh god. Another wounded one over here at the base.
Negative.
That was a real fun match. That was actually pretty close. We were down a little bit there for a while. And I just wanted to do a quick recap and kind of go through some of what happened, especially since you couldn't hear some of my calls. At the very beginning, I tried to treat it like a sort of ER or ER laser or a PPC build, but obviously that didn't work. I couldn't hit I think it was a Warhammer on the other side at all, and I was taking PPC fire. So I decided to reposition and get closer to my team and support my team within that optimal range of my ER larges, or sorry, my heavy larges. We rotated to the left, which was kind of interesting, into the D3, D4 area. So I ended up actually calling that out. I noticed that we were getting spread out. Some people were going middle, some people were going to the left. So I called that out, and we got good movement, I thought, from our team back to where our team was to kind of fend off. We also had some more calls about people up on the D3 up top. And notice how I was able to reposition. I didn't push because I'm a Shadowcat. It's hard for me to push. I used my range to try to reposition to support the people who were in the front line and shoot at what they were shooting at. There was a point where I dropped and there was 3 enemy mechs that were shooting at a teammate. I had to get out of there, so I scooted out of there as much as possible. But I ended up actually calling that out. There was a push from Delta 4 so that we could turn around and start shooting at the guys in Delta 4. There was a Cataphract, there was a Novacat maybe as well. So yeah, so that's what we did. I repositioned, was able to just keep firing. And you saw, I wasn't afraid to use my armor, even though it is a medium mech with not a whole lot of armor. You can take some hits in every mech, so use what you can, but don't expose yourself to enemy fire if you don't have to. So just use the mobility of the Shadowcat as much as possible. You're not a frontliner, you're a mobile mech. And this, even with the heavy larges, you can, obviously I got some pretty good damage in. So it was a lot of fun to play. The Shadowcat is just a lot of fun. Good mobile mech to do. But be careful on those jumps. You saw at the end there, I tried to get up on the platform and just timed it wrong. So be careful with those jumps. If I could change one thing, I would maybe add some shock absorbance to the mech because I'm jumping a lot and doing damage to my legs. A lot of my other Shadowcats have that. So I might figure out a way to do that on this mech as well. But it was a lot of fun. It was a great game. Some pretty good damage. It was a lot of back and forth for the first half, and then we were able to take the advantage. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and have a great day.